Indiana State football fall camp coverage is brought to you by U.S. Lawn, the official lawn care provider of Sycamore Athletics.
You had the spring to really kind of learn, get adjusted. Now being in the fall, how huge was that spring for you, especially as you probably feel out here during practice?
It was really big. I think that was one of the biggest things that Coach Young emphasized in the recruiting process. He wanted to get me up here early so I could learn the offense ahead of time and stuff like that. So it definitely played a huge role.
As you were going through the recruiting process, what stood out about Indiana State? What was so special about this opportunity and why you wanted to come here?
I think it was really just the team camaraderie, how close the guys are, especially when I came up here and stayed the night. I got a chance to hang out with the guys off the field, and I saw how close they were and just how they hung out, just as guys. It was cool to play video games, stuff like that. So I think it was the team camaraderie was the biggest thing.
When you got here, what was kind of your first impression of just the program and the team and just how things flow, and also the point where you're like, okay, here's where I can interject and help this program right from the start?
I think the first thing that stood out was how serious everybody took their job. There was no playing around. It's 15 minutes early to every meeting, every lift, every practice, whatever the case may be. And I felt like, why not be a part of something like that? Why not come try to fit in with these guys and become part of this standard and this process?
How would you describe the differences of you off the field and on the field? Because you're someone where you kind of get off the field, you're a little quiet, kind of stick to yourself, but man, when you're on the field, it really speaks volumes.
Yeah, not in a cliche way, but on the field, I'm really excited, just a happy person. Off the field, everybody knows I'm just a quiet guy, I kind of stay to myself. But on the field, I like having fun with these guys. This is fun, so, you got to make it fun.
When you flip that switch, what is it about the game, the physicality of it, that brings out the best in you? What do you enjoy most about the physicality of just the game you get to play?
I think the adversity of it. I think it's something about being down or when something doesn't go your way, it's like, okay, how do you respond? So I think that's the biggest thing is the adversity of it, just how do you respond to negative plays. I always tell the guys, next play, just next play. You make a bad play, next play.
You came from an extremely talented school that has a lot of talent in Tennessee. Even coming here, there's still a lot of skill. What have you enjoyed just getting to know about your running back room, and also just guys like Dante Hendricks and Dejan, Dakota, and just the skill you have here on offense?
To be specific, it's the leadership. Dante, Coach Mallory, he points it out after every practice. Dante, he's a natural-born leader. He leads. It's clear that he's the captain of this team. Guys like him, Jeffrey, Dejan, guys that have been here. You definitely get a sense of natural-born leadership from those guys, and it kind of makes you want to get to that level as well. So I'm always, trying to be around Dante, positive guy, good leader, and he also shows it on the field.
How would you describe your running style, just how you play? You kind of touched up on how you love the physicality of it and kind of where you're being punched, where you're down, you get the punch back. Like, how would you describe yourself as a running back and just your playing style and running style?
I just try my hardest to be explosive. I try to do my hardest to make the linemen right, make their job easy, and just be as explosive as I can, really.
What has you most eager about what this offense can accomplish this year, T? You guys have been going at it every day. Even your off days, you're in the meetings rooms and getting to know each other. How good can you guys be as an offense? What has you most optimistic about where you guys can go?
I think the sky's the limit. Coach Bath come in here, he's got a good plan. We've got really good players, really good O-line, great quarterbacks, great running backs. I think the sky's the limit for us. We can score a lot of points this year.